Peeps, it's your boy Anthony right here. Well, today I just, actually from yesterday when I got off work, I felt a little headache and, my throat kind of feel a bit hoarse like, yeah, and scratching like. So then I realized that I'm having a bit of flu, because trust me, the place is sort of cold nowadays. We are in the winter season, so I got to be careful. I mean, I'm okay still. I mean, it's not that great, but you know, right now this morning here, I'm gonna be making me a nice cup of ginger tea with turmeric. Yeah, yeah, because usually when I feel like I having a flu, I usually make like a hot cup of coffee with a nice drink of rum and a lime. You know, I make it well hot, and then I drink it. So when I drink it well hot, it kills the flu right away. I mean, the fever goes away and everything like that, but the cold will take a couple of days before it can clear up. But the weakness and the fever, the hot cup of coffee with the rum and the lime kills it immediately. But I don't have any rum now. I don't have any rum and I don't have any lime, because whenever I buy like rum and put it over here and my boys come over, the rum is all gone. Because these young people they don't play with their rum, you know what I mean? So now I'm gonna be doing the ginger tea with the turmeric. But before I do that, I gotta wash up a few little plate here I have. So let me go ahead and wash this few first because I like to do my stuff with a clean area. Come on, what's wrong with this now? Don't tell me, oh, come on. Yep, now there you go. Yeah, these young people, they don't close it back when they finish with it. Yeah. So let me get these clean first, and then I do my ginger tea. Oh, what's his name? This one monkey said hi. Hi, how you doing, sir? Oh, wait. What is that, a sir or a lady? Sorry, I don't know what it is. Okay, yeah. I'm here. Gonna be making me a nice cup of ginger tea, but gotta wash these little stuff first. I don't like to do my stuff on dirty plates. Yeah, I'm off today, so I'm glad I'm off. I'm starting to feeling the effects of the flu. It's not that great, but I gotta be careful because here in America, today's today is cold, tomorrow is hot. This morning is cold, this evening is hot. So gotta be careful. And I go to work at 1 in the night, so I gotta make sure, that time that's when it gets much colder. So I gotta make sure I dress with a lot of layers. I'm feeling okay anyway, but it's just that it gives me a little headache and my throat is a bit feeling like cold. So I'm just gonna do some ginger tea with turmeric. That should help me because usually I do a hot cup of coffee with rum and lime. We do that from way back in Jamaica. It kills the flu right away. But I don't have any rum right now. My boys came over and they they drink out all my rum. These young people, all they do is drink rum and more rum. I can't afford to drink too much. The only time I drink the rum is when I'm having a flu, you know. I don't fool around it otherwise. I'll drink a little Guinness or, or a Heineken now and then, not much, but because at my age, I can't bother to be consuming a lot of alcohol. Not good enough for me. But I buy the rum and the Guinness and those things and keep it over here because when they come over, they head straight to the fridge there and to the cabinet. They want to drink and get themselves a bit high, you know. So that's the only thing I do with rum. When I have cold, a flu, a hot cup of coffee. I'm telling you, it's real good. A hot cup of coffee with the lime and a drink of rum in it kills the flu right away. But I ain't going out now. I ain't leaving the house right now because it's too cold outside. Anytime I'm getting out is when I'm going to work tonight. So when I'm coming from work tomorrow, then I'll get the rum. I go to the liquor store and get my little stock up. But for now, I'm staying inside. The turmeric and the ginger should give me a good health as long as I drink it hot. Usually, when I do the rum and the lime and the hot coffee, when I drink it, I put on something, like a thick jacket like this, and then I go wrap up with a blanket and sweat it out. Sweat it out real good. Yeah. My boys were over here last night, so there was no rum left for me to make my tea this morning. Make my hot coffee and lime. But when I come in from work tomorrow, I'll surely get those. What's your, what's your name? John Paul. Hi, Mr. John Paul. How you doing? It's your boy Anthony here. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, outside is cold, but there's quite a nice lot of sunshine. But, but too cold for me to go out there now. I'm not going out there. No way. Anytime I get out is when I'm going to work. That's why I love Jamaica. Tropical country, right through the here. Always nice. Okay, let me get some ginger. Where's the turmeric? Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do now. Now, I like to make the ginger real strong. I make a big pot of it. Here I have some that I did the other day. Now I'm gonna throw this one away because I did this about 2 times. So I'm gonna throw that away. Knife too big. These. Now this is my turmeric. So I'm gonna just put it under the water. Scrape it a bit while the water is running. Cut the ends off. Yep. Now here's my ginger. I don't peel my ginger. I just scrape it under the water. You know, make sure I wash it properly. Cut the ends off. Yeah. I like to make it strong. Very good. Just while the water is running, I just scrape it. Make sure it's washed properly. Now, this is what I do, ladies and gentlemen, when I'm making my ginger tea. I have this little hammer. I like to crush it first. Yep. I like to crush it so that when I boil it, I get everything out of it. Now, so when I do it like that and I boil it, very strong. Crush it up and boil it. You get everything out of it. Now, the reason why I do this, especially for the turmeric, when you do it on the cutting board, the color of it, stains the cutting board. So I always use a little plastic cover to do it on. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I do. I crushed it up So when I boil it, very strong. You get everything out of it. Let me see. One more piece of ginger. I have to be taking time because I don't want the noise to echo downstairs to the other tenant, because they will, you make too much noise, they will call the cops on you. So I got to be taking care and make sure I don't make that amount of noise. Sometimes some of them, they will knock on the ceiling, to let you be aware that you're disturbing them. But some, they call the cops right away. So got to be careful. Okay. All right. That should do it now. All right. Now I'm going to be putting the water in it. A whole pot so I can have it for the day. Okay. All right. Now I put it here, cover it, and then I store it. Right. That's it. Right there. So now this piece I didn't use, so I put it back. So let me get this clean up now. Yeah. John Paul said hi. Hi, John Paul. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm here trying to make me some ginger tea. Kind of feel like I'm having a flu, so I don't want to let it escalate. So I'm trying to kill it right away. Usually I use my rum and lime with a hot cup of coffee, but I have no rum today, so I got to do the ginger. Yep, that's how I got to do it. Make sure it's. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Got me this strainer here that I bought on TikTok to catch all the particles that come off the food and so on. Yeah. Catches the particles very good. Think I'm gonna buy me another one because this one is getting a bit old. Yep. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I gotta do it. Gotta make sure, keep my little counter clean. Yeah, yeah. I'm already feeling a little bit better, but what's that, Camila? Yeah, but the headache is there, but it's not great. But I'm trying to get it under control because I don't want it to get out of control. Because as you can see, I'm not a spring chicken anymore, So I got to be careful. That's why I have on all this here, and I have on a lot of layers right now. So when I'm finished, I'm gonna make sure I drink the tea very hot, so I can cover up and sweat it out a little bit. But I'm okay otherwise. Yeah, because where I work in a cold place. I work for Amazon. Uh, the Whole Foods supermarket. Amazon bought it. They bought it from Montaque. So I work in the produce area, and it's very cold sometimes when I get into the room where they store the goods. Very cold. Even the supermarket, even outside where the customers are, sometimes it's very cold outside there. So I got to be careful. That's why I love Jamaica, because when I'm going to work, I have all these layers on. Even in the summer, I got to be wearing layers in the supermarket. So when I get out of work, I started taking them off. When I get in my car, I take them off, because when I get outside in the summer, it's hot. So I got to take them off when I enter in my car. But it's very cold inside the supermarket. So that's why I got to wear layers when I get inside there. Yeah. Yeah. Camila. Oh my God. Yeah. Very cold. Yeah. And now it's cold outside. And that's why I'm not going out there to get that rum, because I prefer, when I have enough flu, I prefer the rum, the hot cup of coffee, and the rum and the lime. Kills it right away. But it's too cold for me to get outside. And as I said, my rum that I had, my sons, they came over, they drink it all off. So when I'm coming from work tomorrow, I'll get me some more. Yeah, outside is a bit cloudy. Earlier there was a lots of sunshine, but the sunshine is, sort of getting beyond the clouds now. Yeah, but trust me, it's cold out there. I don't want to get out there now. hmm Yeah. So my tea. Let me use the front stove, the front one. Yeah. My ginger tea. It's gonna take a while before it all boil up, because I want it to be very hot and strong. That's why I do so much ginger, so the ginger can you know helps to stabilize the fever and the cold. Yep. Yeah. It's cloudy there in San Antonio. Yeah. It's very cloudy right now. There was a lot of sunshine earlier, but now it's it's disappearing. So yeah, I know ginger is good for me, Camila. That's why I have a lot of it, because I handle a lot of ginger where I work. So I always make sure I get some ginger. I make sure I'm never out of ginger. I have a lot of ginger here, right? This is it right here. This is potato, but this is my ginger right here. Always have ginger and turmeric. I have always have turmeric. Because the turmeric is good for inflammation. The ginger is good for your stomach. Yeah, keeps your stomach healthy. And then the turmeric, good for any inflammation. So that's why I always have my ginger. I always make my ginger tea. Always. Sometimes I make it and take it to work with me. Yeah, yeah, Camila. Yes, sir. Yeah. So, oh, this one is not good. I'm gonna throw this away. That's why I don't like to buy a lot of food sometimes because sometimes you don't cook all of it and then you lose it. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys when I'm because when I finish when it's finished boiling, I always like sweeten it with honey. Yeah, that's how I do my ginger tea. Sweeten it with honey. I don't use the sugar. The only time I use the sugar is when I'm baking like a potato pudding. That's the only time I use the sugar. But anything I'm doing with for tea or anything, honey. Yeah, I always make sure I have honey. Yeah, lots of honey. So I do it. When I go to buy at Costco, I make sure I get my honey. Can't take too much of that sugar thing at my age. It's gonna take a long. I don't want this video to be too long because the tea is gonna take a long time. So you know. Oh yeah, your ex was from Puerto Rico. No, I'm from Jamaica. Yeah, born and raised in Jamaica. But now I'm living here. I'm a citizen here now. So I guess they say I'm not Jamaican anymore. 'Cause even my son, they they told me that I'm not Jamaican anymore. I'm a Yankee boy. That's what they're calling me now. Yeah, and all of my children are here now. Everybody for me is here now. So the other day, my daughter-in-law, she was saying that my the Jamaican prime minister is not my prime minister anymore. My president is Donald Trump. That's what that's what she was telling me. Yeah, can't wait for my ginger tea to finish. I'm feeling good anyway, and I'm not. It's not too bad now because I got up last night and I had a shot of this here. What is it called again? Yeah, Brady's Irish cream liquor. It has a certain amount of alcohol in it, so I got up last night and I take a nice uh, glass of it. Because the alcohol is good for the flu, so it sort of tone it down a bit for me. So now I'm trying to kill it now with the ginger tea and the turmeric. Yeah, yeah, Bailey's and cream. Bailey's and cream. Yeah, this one is Brady. This this one is Brady. Not Bay. Oh, you say Bailey's, but mine says Brady. Thanks, Camila. You like it? Okay, thank you. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to make this one too long because the tea is going to take a long time to boil. So I don't want to keep it. What's that? Is it brandy? No, not brandy. It's just, let me see. It's Brady's. Brady's Irish cream liquor. That's what it is. Very nice. Yeah, there it is. If you can see it, that's what it is. A nice glass of it last night kind of helped me, you know. But the headache was still persisting. So, but the headache is cooling now. It's not that severe like last night. It's good now. Yeah. Oh, you've had it already? Yeah, it's very nice. It's creamy, nice and creamy, but it has a certain amount of alcohol in it. That's why I took it last night, so it could help me with stabilize the flu. But I'm good because usually when I have flu, I would start to feel it in my joints. But now my joints are good because you know the alcohol has helped to stabilize it. I'm not feeling any effects from my joints. I'm good. You know, my elbows and everything is good, but my head hurts and my throat. Well, it started feeling better now. Yeah, creamy and sweet. Yeah, that's correct. It's creamy and sweet. Oh, whoa! It's boiling up. Yep. All right. It's a good thing I took the cover off. All right. Let me get this big, huge cup here and my strainer. All right. I'm gonna strain some now and let you guys see what I'm doing. So when I throw this out, I put this down. So later on, if I want some more, or or later on when I'm going to work, I can boil some more and take. Where's my thing that I usually take to work? Don't don't tell me I leave it in my car. Anyway, I'll find something else. All right. Now I'm going to use my honey to get it sweetened. Like 3 spoons of the honey because I'm bigger. This lady. And I stir it around. Now this is a very large cup, so I'm not going to drink this one from this one. I'm going to throw some in a smaller cup. Yeah, very nice. So this one, I'm going to put it down, and when I feel for it again, I can just put it in the microwave and eat it up back. All right. Now, let me go at it. You guys want to, I don't know if you guys can see it. That's what it looks like. Yep. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm feeling much better already. And now my ginger tea is going to help me to feel much better because I got to go to work at 1 o'clock tonight. So I want to be very healthy when I get to work. Yep. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's my ginger tea. I just look about and I'm having a cup of it now. So I'm gonna be getting out now because I want to go get some rest and things like that because I got to go to work. So I get to work at 1 o'clock in the night. So I got to make sure I have good rest to go. So before I go, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to like, share, and subscribe and help me to build my channel, to a satisfactory level. So, and also remember to make your comments because that will help me to make better videos for you guys. You know what I mean? And once again, thank you all for watching and supporting my channel. From the bottom of my heart, I truly thank you guys. Just one problem I see, with the support, just the subscription. I like you guys to step up the subscription for me, you know, so that I can, move on to the heights of where I want to reach. Thank you guys for supporting my channel, and I'm out.